In the beginning of the episode, we see Norman actually put a bag of rope under his bed, which led to the meeting of Isabella and Kron, which they actually talk about her involvement with the children, which she actually behaved herself very well, which Isabella told her that if she keeps this up, she can become mom to another house, which she actually is insurance, which also means that she is actually her pawn. As soon as Kron actually left her room and headed back to her room, she actually had a fit of rage and she took it out on a stuffed doll. And she actually keep on doing it, and she actually come one day she'll drag her down with her. And during the day, we see Emma, Norman, and Ray doing laundry, which they actually now saying that they can play tag, but as a team, which that can actually assuming they're going to find out who the traitor is. So normally they will actually do that in individual, but now in the teams to find out who is the traitor. So we can actually assure that they actually knew who it is. But when the game is over, they actually had take a break, but which Ray asks them what's Phil's test scores, which is actually 203. That's actually high, and he actually is smarter because they actually realize that they actually need to prepare for 10 days before November 8th. That's 2 weeks 2 weeks after Connie's departure, which we actually knew. We actually going to find out how they're going to get there since her departure. So they decided to talk to Dawn and Gilda, and they actually meet up at the library at night, which they actually told them what's been happening, and which we knew that Phil at first didn't believe them, but they actually told him the truth as Gilda actually saw them going to the gate, which means that they actually are telling the truth, as Norman actually gave them the shipping note that they actually have, which they're also on board to the escape plan, which they actually going to figure out how they're going to remove the tracking device on their ears. Which, when Gilda actually walk out of the bedroom and try to talk to his sister Kron, we see someone slipping a note under Isabella's door, saying that the rope is under Norman's bed, which somebody is a traitor, which we seen Gilda talking to Kron with Emma ear behind the door, trying to hear the conversation of which we knew if she's a traitor. But she didn't actually betray them, but which Kron knew that Emma told her everything, and which she will let her go if she actually pay along with her. But then she refused to do that, in which Emma is happy that she doesn't betray them. In which we see Norman had a second bag, but the first bag under his bed is gone. Now we actually knew that Ray told him that it was Dawn who was the traitor, but in actuality, Norman actually points out that it was Ray who's the traitor. And I actually had to be honest, I never actually knew Ray would be a traitor. Now we actually assume that Ray is a traitor, but we actually knew that he is, and we're gonna find out what's his reason to betray everything that he actually did. So we're gonna find out in the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and look at our Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy here saying sign out. Laters.